After Immortal Zamasu almost got sealed by the Evil Containment Wave or Mafuba, Zamasu and Black finally realized just how dangerous the mortals can get. So, using the Potara, they decided to fuse and become a supreme god. With Black's raw power and Zamasu's immortality, this form became a real threat to counter. Goku and Vegeta fused, and now we have Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. All these factors promise us an epic battle, probably bringing a closer to this grand arc. The Dragon Ball fandom have been extremely hyped ever since Toriyama first announced this arc and told us future Trunks will return and that we will get an evil Goku. He also said the battle would be so intense that it will surpass the bounds of time and space, and that it will end up involving the gods of destructions, the kaiohins, and even the Omni King. The battle has already surpassed all kinds of bounds with the help of the time ring and time machine. We have already seen Goku fighting Black in 2 different timelines, with all of them traveling back and forth for the sake of it. But what if they did what Toriyama said while announcing the arc in a more literal way? In episode 66 preview or trailer, we see something strange is happening to Zamasu. One side of him is like melting down and has a formation much similar to Bio Broly. And even though that side got bigger, it is notable that he has the time ring on. Now, at this point of time, we don't exactly know what this double phase means for Zamasu, whether he is powering up for a new transformation or is getting destroyed, or if his immortality is getting nullified. But let's say ultimately Vegito overpowers him. All these factors, including immortality taken under consideration, suppose Vegito is on the absolute verge of winning and can totally wipe Zamasu out of existence. Would Zamasu have one last escape plan? Well, it looks like so, since he still has the time ring on. At any given point, if he wants, he can just travel to a different timeline in the future, thus buying him enough time to retreat or making a different plan, and logically that is what they should do if the time ring remains till then. Things could get even more interesting if Vegito could actually follow them to the future, and that as well might just be possible. Gawasu and the Supreme Kai decided to be in the battlefield to help Goku and company. It is expected that both of them would end up helping them in one way or the other. Now, Vegito fusion was probably made possible for the Potara given by the Universe 7 Kaioshin. The Potara looks like the one we see in the Buu arc, while the Universe 10 Potara that we have seen is green. So Gawasu should be providing some value too, and he can do that by providing a resource to Vegito. That is the time ring. Given Vegito has the time ring and Potara on, he should also be able to travel time. In this theory, it is assumed that with the time ring, Vegito would somehow be able to track Zamasu, so he would chase them into the future. Think about the epic possibilities, a battleground 5,000 years into the future, and even some timelines could totally get destroyed by this battle of a god versus a god turned devil. Way back at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, when Goku fought Beerus, the impact of the fight alone trembled the entire universe, even though they had no intention of doing it. Zamasu holds a different ideology, and if they end up engaging in an intense battle, he wouldn't bother destroying the entire universe. Besides, from the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, we have seen planets getting destroyed. Now that we have 12 universes, I think it would only be legit to have universal level destruction to highlight the rise of power. Toriyama did say the Omni King would get involved. If they keep traveling into the future and battle, it would create a lot of time distortions which could in turn grab Zeno's attention. Another thing could be that Vegito might get stuck in some point at the future because the time ring only allows you to travel to the future. Even though it is hinted that traveling to the past is forbidden rather than impossible with that, let's assume that they can travel back to the past. In that situation, they can use the Omni button and seek Zeno's help to get back to their desired timeline, or Zeno's help might be required to fix all bad scratches in time. I just want to remind you guys that it's only a theory which was made stretching unlikely possibilities. I myself don't think this is going to happen. Nonetheless, I really like the idea of a single battle taking place throughout the timelines, so I wanted to share it with you guys. If you want to know the most likely outcomes, check out my episode 66 preview breakdown. Bless the comment section with your opinion, like our Facebook page, Dragon Ball Fans, the link is in the description. See you in the next Dragon Ball video.